This is the prototype of the game My Life. This is the playthrough where I will show the mechanics. So we begin the game. As you can see in the top left, it says current objective, and as you can see as we move, it tells us different objectives and things to do. Pressing key interacts with different things. As you can see, there's a shadow here. Shadows will attack you, but they hate light, so use F to turn on the flashlight, but the charge isn't infinite. As you can see, with the flashlight on the enemy, he slows down till coming to a complete stop. And on the bottom left, you can see that the battery is draining. Then we have a door with a silver key beside it. It requires a silver key to open it. There are specific keys for specific doors. There is the key on the desk. We looked away from him, so he's coming back. But yeah, there's the key. Grab it, open the door. Close the door behind us so he doesn't follow. Now, medkits will heal you. Batteries will charge your flashlight. Here we are. Here's both of them. There's batteries. As you can see, the bottom left, it fills up. Medkits, I've not lost no health, so I'm going to just go over here real quick and there we go. Lose some health. And with that, we can use the medkit. You see, health goes up a little bit. Now, next objective, explore the hospital, find keys and escape. That's it for the objectives, as this is just a prototype. So it's just showcasing that the objectives do work. Though this guy still followed us, and he is continuing to follow us. So we keep the flashlight on him, and he stays still as we try to maneuver backwards and get through the door. There we are. So in this door, here we are. This is where another silver key is. Right now, the system for keys, instead of an inventory system, we just have it pick up and it's in. You just have it and you're able to access doors. Eventually, this is just for the prototype, but we want it to be so when you pick up a key, you have an actual inventory system where you can store your keys, your batteries, your key, your medkits, and other objects. And then you would be able to use them, and you wouldn't have to have silver keys or not know. The keys would be named. As you can see, we're running along. He's following, so we're flashing the light on him. And we're going through the door. You might have caught a glimpse there. That was another enemy who spotted you and is running after you. There's another enemy there. So we're going to close the door so he doesn't come and get us. We've come to this door right now just to get a med kit. Just to heal up a little bit. And then also a battery, which is right there on the chair. Alright, and then we go back out to continue finding keys and exploring. Avoiding the enemies. We've come to another room which also has another enemy in it, but it also has more batteries and another medkit. I know where all of these are since I made the game. But yeah, I also know where all the keys are, so that's why I'll be going straight to the key and you won't see much of the map. So we got the second key. That is to another place that we will go to after this. Here we are in what I think is the hardest room in this place. So we get another key. This will... yeah, he just died. So let's just rush back through all of this. We've seen it all before. Just go through it real quick. Back to where we were. We stop here just because if you look back, there's two of them, and there's one on the desk, and he's just running after us, which I found a little strange. I was confused where he came from. But yeah, back on with the next thing. So moving back forward again. Here we go. Got more medkits. And back to the hell room. So pick up the key. We avoid the shadow. Keep the light on him so he doesn't get us. Try to close the door, but he manages to get through. So I should have held the flashlight on him for longer. Maybe baited him around a bit, but I don't have enough batteries to sustain this. But I still don't want him coming after me. So this is where the key from that room heads to, the staff room, which also leads through to the cafeteria, which is a central hub, which like connects multiple routes. So quickly get this battery, just so we can continue to see, because it's quite dark without the flashlight on. As you can see, there's barriers all over the place, impeding us, making us go in certain directions. this is where we were before. That's where we got the first key around the corner. Yeah, when I was playing that, that freaked me out. I didn't expect him to be there. Pick up the battery because we're quite low. Yep, he's following. So we keep the light on him and he continues to slow down. You can get multiple enemies in your flashlight and they will all slow down. But as soon as you look away, they will chase you. There's one in the corner there. So we get this key which leads to the security room, which is where the final key for the exit is. Just quickly close this door. And right now there's an enemy down there, a shadow. But we don't have enough flashlight, so we're just going to have to run. Try and close the door as we go through. And keep running. Right now it's very dark. But I know the layout of the map. And the little green lights above the doors helps. Of course, if there's an enemy in the dark, you're not going to see him. That little battery light is just so we can find the battery. And since it was in the dark, I picked up the key for the exit so you didn't see it. I'll actually showcase that again in a bit, because just for the sake of this showcase, I differentiated the keys by having a gold key for the exit, which has a gold key on it. And as you can see, that was the last objective, escape. You've gone through, you have escaped, and that was that. There we go, close the doors on it. Alright, so here we go again. Let's just run through it real quick. This time we're going to speed through, because we know everything, we've been through it once. I just want to show that gold key. So running through, not wasting any time. Into the east wing. There's him who's going to follow us straight to this key. And then to the hell room once again, because this is where I always die. So as you can see, I've slowed it down because something's about to happen here. I go past him. There was 2 shadows right there. Then there's a third, and I panic and I hit the door. And it closes on me, and then the 2 behind me get me and kill me. So that's why we're going through another run. Here I am trying to get the med kit without revealing myself to the shadow so it doesn't chase me. This time we're in 3 times speed, I think, just to go. Or maybe it's 2 times speed, I don't know. But yeah, we're just going quickly. There could be a sprint function, but at this point in the game, the shadow's speed is just for the prototype. Sprint function, we could do it, but right now it functions as is. And we're back in the hell room. And as you can tell, we've slowed down because something's about to happen. So here we go. Should have closed that door. Oh, I did close the door. And then I tried to let him in, but nope. See, the shadows also interact with each other. So he bopped him, he got in front of me, and then they both touched me, and I died. Alright, so this time we're going through with 3 times speed, because I've died a few times now. So yeah, we're getting the keys, we're getting the med kits, we're getting batteries, we're going through, rushing into the east wing, close that door, get some batteries here, go get that key. Into the hell room once again, and yeah, this is a bit of a panic moment. Here's another one that comes. He traps me. How the enemies works is there's a hitbox around them. When you enter the hitbox, it hurts you, takes away a bit of health. Here I've got trapped by a wall by 2 enemies, so I'm continuously in the hitbox, and that way if I don't leave, I don't take damage. I nearly died there because I kept trying to struggle out, so I kept going into one out of a hitbox into a hitbox. I managed to survive with just a sliver of health. And here I am panicking and finding batteries and medkits just to survive. He just got a little hit on me that panicked me a lot. But medkits. Here I show a bit more of the rooms because I really need the health. So I'm about to go into this room and then I remember Nope, there's a shadow in there. I don't want to do that. So I go in here, get medkit, battery, and then the next room as well, just to be certain that I can actually finish this game and show the gold key. Medkit, battery. Into this room we go. There's the shadow in the corner. Get the key, run away, close the door. And we run back to the security room. I don't even look behind me. Well, there we are, because there are a few shadows in the room with us, and we're at the security room. Now with the flashlight actually on, I can show there's a gold key, there's a battery, there's a med kit, and this will allow us to go and escape. I don't know where these shadows are. They disappeared when I ran by. I'm assume they're going to be behind me, so I go through the open door and close it behind me. There's the gold key on the door, which we just picked the key up for. And that's that. That's the end.